I just scared off the babies coming in a bit quick. Not all of them. But I want to talk about what I will say to God about me smoking. Right? And he will go, Tim, why did you do such a thing? Now you're here quicker because of the smoking you did, Tim. And I'll go, well, I could have had something else in a different form, that exact thing. So whatever you're smoking, you can eat. Have it in other ways. But they made us have it in that way because of all the greed on earth, God. And they forced us to have it in certain ways, and we had to have it a bad way. The devil made us have it in a bad way for the poor people because it's the only way to have it, God. So the way efficiently to have that product was to smoke it, to get it in and then make it work. That's why people smoke nicotine and stuff like that they do. And there wasn't other choices. There wasn't many choices in that lifetime, God. And we were stressed out. And they were stressing us out and they were putting us in spots. And we had bad times of life, sometimes from kids, where parents didn't do things right and left their kids out on the street and let them go through things. And so people end up changing their life and they needed a substance. They had a substance that helped them get through situations, and then they couldn't get off this substance because they were stuck in a certain way in a cycle, and they never got up long enough or had help long enough or got their mind changed from other people or situations that they could have got in that can help them with things like that, and blah 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 blah, that you can go on. It depends on what your situation is. To God. But my main situation to God myself, as I've spoken before, that I take marijuana, right? And I'm trying to talk about marijuana at the moment. And marijuana is a smoke. So I went to God and I died about having too much marijuana and it gave me lung cancer, so here's the theory. And I had to explain that to God because that could happen to certain people and they don't deserve to get a bad punishment as far as I'm concerned. Because they could say to God, in America they can't, in certain parts of the world. Not everybody could say the same thing. But certain people can say certain things if they're in certain situations. And they could say, well, what they allowed me to have, God, was worse. I would have got worse having the illegal things. They will say in this situation, alcohol. Because alcohol makes me stupid. And I don't even remember what I did and I could wake up. But they allowed me to have, they wanted me to have that, but I couldn't have that. And so I had to have this other thing as it was hard to get and I couldn't have it in a better form because to have things in a better form, you need more of it to change things around as medication goes, as medication people will say. True medication people, right? And so the thing I had could have been healthy and still did the same effect, but not killed me and made me come and see you quicker, God. But it killed me and made me come and see you quicker, and I got lung cancer, and I guess it's a good thing because I'm here and I can have a better life. Definitely if this excuse helps out for you and you understand my story, right? That's what we'll all have to say to God and go, well, I wouldn't have got lung cancer if the other people were more justice and right too. So you can have that conversation with them and God will go, well, guess you're right, I will, right? And they'll have to explain themselves too. And I go, well, there you go, God, you got my explain and what happened and what went down. So yeah, it's a pity I got lung cancer if that thing happened, if it happened from having cigarette, from tobacco. They wouldn't allow me to chew tobacco, God. I couldn't get tobacco in that way, or when I chewed tobacco, everyone put me down. I had bad teeth, and I thought about it, and I thought I was just going to have a cigarette every now and then, but I accidentally had too many cigarettes. These things keep happening, and I got trapped, and you could say that too. You know what I mean? But what's better, to talk to God like that, or be the person that caused problems to make people do that? Which one would you want to be when you go to explain to God what happened in this world? Think about things, people. If you're holy, of course. If you're not holy, you wouldn't care about all this. But if you're holy, have a good think about that. And have a good one. Bye.